I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. Don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way? I'm sure Bastila feels the same way you do. She would prefer to be left out of it, at least until I'm as dead as her father is.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
How can I help? About my mother? I'm not sure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing. I have my doubts as to whether she's actually sick. I told you that my mother and I never got along. Obviously that has not changed, and now Father is dead. That leaves a hurt inside I just can't imagine. I haven't seen him in so long. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep going. Huh?
Sure.
Laboda ni winkis maktoma, wana kumbes jingpa marulira, tot jingbang non kik, tot ninja mulira rabes, uba patu kochi, tong nongbong shang yung yang, tong patoks bakteria. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai, ina kunba marulira rachikun, slimo patona. Mundi Hadongachi, Laboda ni Winky Smaktoma, Wanakun Best Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Griff? There's no Griff here.
Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it. We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him. He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances. Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Hey there, what can I do for you? Talk? What is there to talk about? Those Sand People took my brother prisoner. Griff may be a slime, but we have to go rescue him. We can't just leave him with those monsters. I knew I could count on you. There's definite fringe benefits to being friends with a Jedi.
Laboda ni Winky Smaktoma, Wanakun Best Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Tok Ninja Mura. Kuyabi just Kuna Jitanai, Ina Kun Marulira Rachikun, Slimo Padona, Laboda ni Winky Smaktoma, Wanakun Best Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Kuyabi just Kuna Jitanai, Ina Kun Marulira Rachikun. Laboda ni Winky Smaktoma, Wanakun Best Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Kuyabi just Kuna Jitanai, Ina Kun Marulira Rachikun, Slimo Padona, Mundi Hadongachi Hokabi, Laboda ni Winky Smaktoma, Wanakun Best Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Kuyabi just Kuna Jitanai, Ina Kun Marulira Rachikun, Slimo Padona, Mundi Hadongachi Hokabi, Laboda ni Winky Smaktoma, Wanakun Best Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Kuyabi just Kuna Jitanai, Ina Kun Marulira Rachikun, Slimo Padona. Laboda ni Winky Smaktoma, Wanakun Best Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang Non Kek, Kuyabi just Kuna Jitanai, Ina Kun Marulira Rachikun, Slimo Padona. Mundi haldong chipokabi, laboda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kung best jingpa marulira, tok jingbang non ket. Tok ninja. Kuyabi just puna chitanai. Dina kun marulira rachikun, slimo patona. Mundi laboda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kung best jingpa marulira, tok jingbang non ket. Kuyabi just puna chitanai. Dina kun marulira rachikun, slimo patona. Kuyabi just puna chitanai. Dina kun marulira rachikun, laboda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kung best jingpa.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. I still can't believe he's gone. What do you want to know? Nobody saw anything, and most of the other hunters never even knew him. I don't trust any of them. But those Gamorreans, they just laugh when they see me. I think they did it. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits. You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits. 700 credits! Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Mucho shakpakat. Takom jus dach miki grabar mogo. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dong nabung. Takom jus dach miki grabar. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Tolpa da pongwale. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dong nabung sha dinunya. Ka chikun idahaldonga. Yiking kuno ba. Takom jus dach miki grabar mogo. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha nunu muchashak pakat. Kiye no. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Jeda badawana.
Hey, Bastila. You ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt to the Force to trip out some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future. It could be that this Jawa knows things about this planet's history that the Republic has no inkling of.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership. Disclosure. I am a versatile protocol and combat droid, fluent in verbal and cultural translation. Should your needs prove more practical, I am also skilled in highly personal combat. Extrapolation, intuitive language comprehension, That would be the result of recognition and training of force sensitivity. Your kind have little use of translation droids. Of course, your kind also encounters danger on a far more frequent basis than the average citizen. You would do well to have me work for you then, before someone else makes use of my more exotic functions. Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining. Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it, Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you? Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am...